I'm here to go over the operation of your Air Technique AT2000XR film processor. On a daily basis, you want to make sure there's adequate water supply going to your processor, and that could be by pushing a remote panel button that says water, or it could be a valve that's located close by your film processor that you have to turn on daily. But either way, you want to make sure there's adequate water supply. Turning on the power. There's a switch right here on top. Just turn that on. Checking the chemistry. Close by the film processor, you'll find a developer jug and a fixer jug. You want to make sure there's adequate chemistry in each one. Each day, it'll vary how much the processor will use. If you have a regular day where you're just doing a few intraoral films, it may not use that much chemistry. But on other days where you're doing full mount series x-rays or you're doing panoramic films, SEP films, it'll utilize more chemistry. The processor registers how long it runs during the day, and it may add throughout the day chemistry. So you need to check those on a daily basis. Running a cleaning film. If the processor is left idle for a period of time, overnight, particulates dry up on the rollers. So you want to run a new cleaning film through every day, and it'll take off those particulates off the roller so that they don't end up on your exposed film. At the end of the day, you want to turn off the power by the switch here on top, and also you want to turn off the water supply going to your processor, be it by the remote panel or the valve that's located close by your processor. So let's go over the operation. A couple of details here. On your display, you have your temperature, your endo speed button, normal speed button, display set temperature button, and your cleaning mode button. You have a few indicator lights. Hidden here is a little triangle, so if you select endo speed, that light will flash on. Or normal speed operation, there's another hidden little light here that will turn on. Your ready light, it turns on when your chemistry has reached its operating temperature. Processing light, it indicates if it's actually running and processing films. Or your power light comes on automatically when you turn the processor on, and then off when you turn the switch off. You have your entry ports and your exit port. So, operation. Again, when you turn the power switch on, your power light will come on. When your chemistry comes up to its optimum operating temperature, which is 82, the ready light comes on. So if you forget that number, the 82, you can push the display set temperature button, and 82 will light up here in the display. Now, as soon as you let go, the actual temperature of the chemistry will come on. So it could be room temperature in the morning when you first turn it on, 70 degrees or so. And as it warms up, you'll see that temperature change here on the display. Once it reaches the 82 degrees, the ready light comes on. The processing light is for when you are ready to process a film, you push it in the entry here, it automatically turns on the processor in a running mode, and you'll hear the water turn on, and you'll also hear the motor turn on. The processing light will start blinking. That indicates that the film is still in the entry area. Okay? So it's not safe to expose it to any light by opening up a darkroom door as long as this light is blinking. When the light goes solid on, that means it's safe to open up the darkroom door. The film is enclosed in the film processor. It's not susceptible to any light leaks. Okay? So, you enter a film, the processor light starts blinking, it goes solid, you can leave the darkroom area. It'll go through its processing, and then the film will exit here, and approximately 30 seconds or so, 15-30 seconds after the film exits, the machine goes into a standby mode. Okay? If you have an endo film, you would select endo. This light would light up here. There's a little hidden light. It'll start flashing endo. and you enter only one film at a time. And it's got to go all the way through and exit before you can enter the next endo film. Because the processor has to have an idea of where that film is throughout the processing of it, because it slows down and speeds up through the whole process. If you enter another film while it's on endo mode, all it does is it kicks it back to normal speed, and it'll keep on developing. So there's only one endo film that you can develop at a time. So if this processor sits for maybe 10 minutes or so, what happens is you have three tanks here. You have your developer tank, your fixer tank, and your wash dry. Your wash dry fills up with water as soon as you turn it on by entering a film. Your tank will start filling up. In that whole process, it's also slowly draining. There's a little hole that it's always draining all the time. That's just to keep fresh water in it. But by the time your film comes back, makes it back to the wash area, that tank should be full. But if you were to open this up after 10 minutes of sitting, you'll notice that the tank is empty. That's normal. Okay? So don't be alarmed if you open this up and notice that there's no water in it. It should fill up by the time that film makes it all the way back here and then drain again. Okay? That's the full demonstration of your AT2000XR film processor.